Hey, what's going on, traders? In this video, we are going to break down PLTR or Palantir Technologies, one of my favorite long-term swing trade stocks. We're going to do a technical analysis, my thoughts on the short-term and long-term, why I see so much value in it. So all that and more, coming right up. Alrighty, so we are looking at PLTR or Palantir Technologies. This is a great company with an even greater future. As you can see in the last few weeks, or last week I guess, I had 6 consecutive red days, sold off pretty aggressively all the way from $38, almost $39, down to $24.50. And then now it's sitting at just under $30. I did buy in and I'm actually up, active trader, I'm up just under $3,000 on the stock alone. I think it's just the beginning. As you can see, if we zoom out to the 180-day chart, let me explain why I decided to buy in. So as you can see, this stock continuously got rejected by the 9 exponential moving average. This green line right here, every time it tried to break above it, it failed. It just kept getting rejected, and then finally it broke. And then when it broke, it also paired up well with my other indicators. I had a MACD line crossover, which is really good indication of buying, plus it was oversold levels. And last time it was on these oversold levels, it posed a really good buying opportunity because just a few months after, it skyrocketed up. So I really think it was a really good buy opportunity. I did only buy 1,000 shares at one point, and when I started to actually make more money on it, I sold a little bit, and then I dipped again, and then I actually bought a total of 3,000. So I have just under $100,000 invested in PLTR because I think it has so much great upside. Now, the one thing that I think a lot of beginner investors are worried about is Cathie Woods. She's like the Warren Buffett of our generation. She's amazing over at ARK Invest. She really knows what she's doing. She said she doesn't really see value in it short term, but amazing value in it long term. I'm actually going to kind of go against what she says. I really think there is going to be some awesome opportunities short term, as I'm not sure we're going to see these 29, 20 levels for much longer. I think tomorrow, Monday morning, I think I wouldn't be shocked if it opened around $30, $31. And they kind of stayed in that area for quite a while. So I actually am locked and loaded to get back in the 30s. It's only 25 cents away from it. It was only 4 cents away from the high of yesterday. As you can see, volume is increasing, so you can see a lot of buying. ARK Invest bought like 5 million shares Thursday, so they definitely see value in it, especially on these very, very cheap levels. There was awesome support around the $23 area. But the reason it sold off so aggressively, I think, is the thing that was most concerning to me was, first, it had actually a good earnings report, in my opinion. So I read through it. The revenue increased like 45% in the last quarter, which is insane. Their debt was less than they thought was going to happen, so they exceeded how much debt they thought they were going to have. So really good indications, but it still sold off super aggressively. I mean, if we go to my trend line tool, it sold off from the high right here all the way down to low, like 30-something%. That's ridiculous, especially for a company of this caliber. Technology is the future. So I saw for there to be a good earnings report, in my opinion, not a terrible one, not a 40% decrease one. So I saw for there to be very oversold levels on a not so bad catalyst. There was a lockout period, but that ended, and I think that scared a lot of beginner investors. Not a lot of beginner investors realize how much debt companies actually are in, and debt isn't always the worst thing. Even Tesla itself is at billions in debt, so debt isn't like the end all be all, which I think a lot of beginner investors confuse itself with. I think they are scared when they hear the word debt. But I think there's some awesome upside potential in the months to come with Palantir Technologies. In the first, was it the 1st of February? Or maybe it was the 28th of January, something like that. It hit all-time highs of $45. Now, if we go back up to that level, it will be a 50% gain, which is awesome. I'm not saying it's going to just quite yet. Let me zoom out a little bit more. That was a mistake. But As you can see, the high was $45, and if we go back up to that level, that is a 50% gain. That's an awesome gain. That would be a really great swing trade. I personally see value in it long term as well as short term. So I am locked and loaded with 3,000 shares, like I said, and really excited to follow up with this stock on Monday. I would not be shocked if it had a 100% year. As you can see, it had a really great year last year, and I think it's going to only continue to uptrend. So me and all my friends are locked and loaded on this stock. If you guys are not in the Discord, I highly suggest you join. First link in the description. If you are confused in anything I said, I break down each and every single step on becoming an effective and profitable day trader and swing trader in my course. That is the second link in my description box below. If you guys like this video, please consider liking and subscribing, as it motivates me to make more of these. If you have any other stocks you want to see a technical analysis on or want to hear my opinion on, please drop them in the comments and I will consider making a video on it. If you think I missed anything, also leave in the comments, or any other due diligence you've done on this stock or your own opinion on. Also, do not hesitate to leave in the comments. But other than that, guys, stay green, my friends, and I'll see you in the very next video.